control, my working definition of control is any action that an individual does against another one to get a response, a desired response. That's control. There's good control because your parents discipline you to manage how you react to people and the world. That's discipline. That's a good control. Another control is if a friend says, if you don't do this, then I won't do that. So you have to look at the levels and the ways that people control you and see if you want to live under those things with the threat of taking away. Control is doing something to get a reaction with the threat of taking something away that you deem valuable, right? So let me say that again. Control is something that an individual does that to get a response from you with the threat of taking away something that you value, their love, their time, their attention, all of those things they can use to control you and threaten to take those things away if you do not respond in a way that they want you to respond to. So we need to really look at that when we start dating, when we say that someone's our friends, even in business, a business relationship, you have some levels of control because in business, you have to set things in priority. I'm running a business. If I'm paying you a fee, then I expect that you show up at these times. I expect that you adhere to these rules. That's a different form of control. Nevertheless, it is one hand washing the other. We're both agreed to this partnership. So again, when abuse is something that's over abused, meaning if we agree to how we're going to deal with one another, when the idea of our agreement changes and you start benefiting more from me than you are allowing me to benefit, then you have to see if that relationship is still valid. For instance, on your job, if you work in a job and after so many years you have more experience, you go back to your boss and you do what? You ask for a raise based on the experience you gained and the open positions because you want to elevate.
That's true.
So if you're in a relationship, it's the same thing. You have to go back and say, you're not giving me this when you started out giving me this. And depending on their response, it can become abusive because they may be angered. They may get a little overly jealous, they may, and I know that typically society says jealousy, anger, pushing, all of those things are signs of abuse, but I'm talking about the subtle things of